What's good, guys, man? Thank y'all for tuning back into the channel, man. If you're new, make sure you hit that sub button down below to be notified for every single video that I do drop, man. Y'all, man, this guy is called John Ramirez. I know a lot of y'all wanted me to do a reaction to like his hell testimony, man, but today he talking about something different. He talking about how the Super Bowl halftime show was demonic. I don't watch the Super Bowl anymore. I rarely even watch sports anymore. Only if my Commanders are playing, that's when I watch football in general. I'm a boxing fan at heart. But other than that, y'all know it's a lot of satanic stuff going around. I don't even know who Bad Bunny is. I don't know any Spanish music, but they definitely done something different this year. But we about to get into this guy's video where he says that he exposes the demonic stuff that was going on around the Super Bowl. If you watch the Super Bowl, comment down below. If you think the Super Bowl, the football is fake, comment down below. I think it's all fake. I think it's all rigged. That's why I don't watch it anymore, man. But we about to see what this dude say, y'all. Without further ado, man, let's just go ahead and get into the
All
video.
right, bless you, my brothers and sisters. Your brother in Christ, John Ramirez. We just witnessed the most satanic, diabolical Super Bowl event ever. I say that I say that openly. I'm not apologetic about the satanic world. I'm not apologetic about demonic rituals, ceremony, and celebrations. I'm not apologetic for that at all. I love Jesus Christ. I was in a demonic world for 25 years of my life, and I did it all. I did it all. I know how it starts. I know the diversions. I know the distractions. I know how to bring division in order to bring the demonic into the stadium, into the system. So think about it. We in Black History Month, right? What would you want to bring a Puerto Rican in, right? And I'm Puerto Rican, so I can say whatever I want. What would you want to bring a Puerto Rican in to celebrate Puerto Rican culture? That's in June. We have a Puerto Rican Day Parade in New York City. The day before the Puerto Rican Day Parade, we have a Puerto Rican festivity in 116th Street in Manhattan. They call it Barrio. We have that. So why couldn't they do it during the time of the Puerto Rican Day Parade? Why? Because they need a big stage. The devil wants a big platform in order to do the ritual and then get the people engrafted in the ritual. But the sound of the demonic waves, think about it. Bad Bunny. Everybody was up in arms with the Bad Bunny. Oh, this guy can't sing. This guy can't. He's nothing but a Spanish singer. That was a diversion. The man can speak English. The man, he speak English. That was a diversion. That was a distraction to divide people, to bring people in a place to even don't have people a moment to think what was going to take place. So when you come into the highest level of witchcraft, you have to create an atmosphere of division and discord. You have to create an atmosphere of diversion. So that's what they created. Bad Bunny was the great example to create that. And the reason they picked Bad Bunny, because of the changing of the guards in the demonic world, the changing of the guards. Think about it. Why would they dress up? Look at the entry. Look at the gateway, right? Because these are gatekeepers. Ricky Martin show up out of nowhere. He's a gatekeeper of the industry, okay? On both sides of the spectrum, in the homosexual side of the spectrum, and then in the normal side of the spectrum. Do I love, Ricky is a very handsome man. The man is a great singer. They had to bring him into the fold of the satanic ritual that was taking place. Why would they bring him? Because there's a changing of the guards, a changing of a new era, right? Because Ricky Martin, before we ever heard of a Bad Bunny, the spectacular singer of the Latin world, it was Ricky Martin. He was the gatekeeper. So they had to bring him into the ceremony. Now think about it. Before the whole ceremony took place, look what they did. Why would they dress up human beings to look like a forest? What would they dress up human beings to look like a forest, like a human forest? Why? Because in order for you to perform the biggest satanic rituals in the biggest stage, you have to have a high place. The high places. You need to have a place that, because when they bring you, they usher you in to do a satanic ritual to the highest level of the satanic world. Think about it. They have to bring you to the mountaintop. They have to bring you into the high places, right? Why would they want to do that? So they have to bring in the place and dress it up like they have a high place. They have to usher you into the forest. They have to usher you into the forest, up to the stage. That's the sacrificial place where they place you on. That's the altar they place you on. So think about it. Here you are, Ricky Martin, passing the crown of the gatekeeper to Bad Bunny.
I've been a pastor for over 20 years. This is a very important message that I urge every American to pay close.
Passing the crown to a new era, because the new flavor, the new industry flavor of the satanic world is Bad Bunny. So now Ricky Martin shows up, past the crown, and who we have because the satanic new gatekeeper, it is this man. It is this man with the initiation that took place. It wasn't a cultural Puerto Rican thing. It wasn't had to do with Puerto Rico. They dressed it up that way so they can sell it to you that way, so you can buy that way, so you can bring division and discord that way, so you can have diversion that way, so you could be divided that way, so you don't think straight, to where they perform the ritual right in your face. 135 million people were watching from home, a satanic ritual like never before. That's not including the people on the stadium. Now, you know, there's a great actress. Her name is Jessica Alvarez, something like that. She never claimed she didn't want to be under the umbrella of a Latin person. Why would she be there? What would she be there? What would you bring? Then, on top of that, Lady Gaga came. If this is all a Latin thing, a Puerto Rican thing, a Puerto Rico thing, what would they bring a white person, a Lady Gaga? What would they bring her? The reason they brought her to make you believe, well, we're gonna bring a white person in to calm things down. You see, we're not that racist. We not that, we're not troublemakers. Look, we have a white person here that's willing to partake of the festivities of the celebration of our culture. No, she's a high priest. She's a high priest. Think about it. She is a high priestess of the satanic world. That's what she is. So they had to bring her in to take the crown off of Ricky to put it on Bad Bunny. Okay? Because she qualifies in the demon world. She has the rank. She has the demonic authority to make it happen. That's what they had to bring in. And then when they bring her in, think about it. When they bring her in, so you could smooth things down. Okay, to smooth things out. When they bring her in, think about it. She dressed in a light blue dress. That light blue dress represent in the demonic world, represent motherhood. It represents a satanic motherhood. It represents the goddess Isaac. If you could Google her, you could see she's wearing a blue dress. It is a deity of the ancient world goddess Isaac, dressed in a blue dress. They had to usher her in, and then it's a part of Santeria. Blue represents Yamaya. So where would Yemaya come from? Where would Santeria come from? From the Latin culture. Because it came from Africa. From Africa, it came to Cuba. From Cuba, it came to the Caribbean. So Bad Bunny knows about Santeria. So what would this woman dressed in this blue outfit? She wasn't dressed that way because, and then think about it. Why would Bad Bunny be dressed all in white? What would he be dressed all in white? To receive the ceremony. Because white means purity, purification in the demonic world. The difference between them and us, Christians, they dress white on the outside, but they're dirty in the inside. And we are pure in the inside because of the Holy Spirit, what Jesus had done at the cross. But we dress any color on the outside. But purity comes from in. God said what defies you is not what comes out of your mouth, it's what comes in. I mean, not what comes in your mouth, what comes out of you defies you. Okay, so what would he be dressed in white? Think about it. Now you got the satanic woman. A satanic woman. She having not declined or denied her existence in the satanic world. She comes in with a satanic demonic authority to complete a ceremony in the biggest stage, right? Because they need the big stage. They pass the forest. They need the forest in order to come into the high place. They need a stage to perform the ritual. That's the satanic altar. They need to bring the high priestess dressed in the blue dress. She represents the goddess, the mother, right? She represents motherhood in the demonic world. That means madrina. Madrina means godmother in the satanic world. The high priest, she comes to perform the ritual to Bad Bunny, passing the crown, the gatekeeping crown from the industry, from the old to the new, the old, the changing of the guards is happening right in front of you. They're dressing up with music. Then listen to this. This is what she does. She's standing in front of Bad Bunny. She placed a crown in his head, but check out her fingers. 3 to the left and 3 to the right. Freemason, 33 degree. She's baptizing him under the umbrella of the 33-degree Freemason ritual, satanic to the core, demonic to the core. She's putting a crown on him, right? Think about a 33-degree Freemason. That's why she got the 3 fingers this way, 3 fingers that way on him. He's receiving it. As he's receiving this demonic ritual, the last ritual, now he's dancing on these poles. They shows like these electric poles. They're supposed to symbolize in Puerto Rico the infrastructure of Puerto Rico when blackouts happen because of the storm. No, he has to get on the pole. You know what the pole represent? Between heaven and earth. The energy that's coming from the second heaven and the earth and the people in the stadium. That dark energy, he's channeling that dark energy into his spirit and then bringing it back out to the people. And the people are celebrating it and everybody's getting cursed in the stadium. And he's receiving that dark energy up on that pole. Is the energy of the demonic grid that is happening. That now he dressed it up like he's
Man,
on
that is
that
crazy,
pole.
y'all. That's
And
crazy.
he's hanging between the second heaven and the earth to seal the deal with the devil. That's what he did. On the rich, that's what he did. He positioned himself between the powers of the second heaven, the first heaven, and the earth. And that whole sparkle, that's the whole sparkle that they say, oh, this is he representing Puerto Rico, the infrastructure. When the lights went out, the light poles went out. No, people. He's representing the things of the heavenly realm of the demonic to down to the realm of the earth. And he's receiving the energy. And then he's releasing the energy to the people to seal the contract for what was done at the Super Bowl. Receiving that dark energy to complete the contract and using the people as bait, using the people as a sacrifice, the people that were there, and that dark energy and that connection between the heavens and the earth. He's hanging on that pole, receiving. You see all that sparkle going out. That's not the infrastructure of Puerto Rico. Let's not be fooled, people. That is satanic demonic assigning the last drop of the contract because he's the new gatekeeper of the industry. And that was what happened on Super Bowl night. As we were being distracted with, oh, he's Latin, or he's going to sing his Spanish music, or why are they doing the Latin thing? We live in America. Why are they doing this? People all divided back and forth when the devil was preparing the stage and using the people that came as sacrifices, spiritual sacrifices for all the people that showed up. And he was changing of the guards. Ricky Martin showed up because Ricky Martin was the biggest Latin artist on that gatekeeper of the industry. Not Mark Anthony, Ricky, and passed the baton to Bad Bunny.
Y'all, we gonna stop it right there, man. Y'all comment down below what y'all think, man. It's a lot of witchcraft, a lot of stuff going on around us. These performers, man, they into that satanic stuff. And they love doing like all these freaking I would say freaking. They love doing all these initiations, these spells. I mean, you see when he was explaining, he know what he talking about. I don't know too much about it, but this guy was dealing with that type of stuff. And just him breaking down what he was doing at the Super Bowl and how he was cursing all of the people. That's why you shouldn't have an idol. That's why you shouldn't trust anybody, man. You know what I'm saying? This whole world is devilish, it's satanic, and a lot of stuff could be going on right in front of our face and we don't even know it because we are so starstruck by our idol that we don't know they casting a spell on us. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, y'all comment down below about what y'all think about the Super Bowl. Did y'all see the signs of the satanic stuff going on? I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I don't care anything about the Super Bowl. But y'all comment down below exactly what y'all think. And at the end of my videos, I always say stay inspired, stay motivated, stay grinding to the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.